It's such an incredible feeling, experiencing something completely different to the world we were born into.
It would be nice to start with some fish we can keep.
For sure. Cruise into the back country, get out of the wind, try to catch a big tarpon on light tackle. Yeah, it'd be a perfect day.
We might catch snook.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We'll see. How many different spear guns do you have?
Whoa, a whole basement full of them?
Yeah, okay.
I have like my 2 main guns I use when I travel, and then there's a couple other guns I use at home.
Fishing is all about being in tune with nature, whether we're talking about the tides or the moon or weather. The more you see, the more you know, and it's gonna help you out.
You pull out of the inlet, pin the boat down, set your course, and out into the blue.
Fishing is all about the challenge. You've got to be focused, you've got to be in tune, and it wouldn't keep my interest if it was easy.
Who's that?
Cuda, you're not our favorite.
Oh, we're on! Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ah! Broke us off.
I was introduced to fishing really for muskies about 8, 9 years ago or so, and since I caught my first muskie, there was really no turning back, and I just kind of started loving how you had to put in the hours, you had to grind it out, and that hard work, when it leads to that super memorable lifetime fish, it makes all those hours worth it. So things changed, life changed very quickly there.
My first real, pelagic ocean roaming fish that I speared and landed was a wahoo. This is something I've been doing since I was a little kid. And now I do it for a living. I do it as my biggest passion. You know, there's times where I swear I was spending more time in the water, in the ocean every day than I was on land.
I truly had a phobia of saltwater and of deep water growing up, and it's something that started as a fear, and I think that was just kind of the mystery of it all. There was so much unknown, and it grew into a curiosity when I started fishing, and I got curious about, what the fish were doing underneath the water and what I could do to better target them, and it was pretty addictive.
There's obviously a bunch of technical aspects to it, but the biggest thing in freedive spearfishing is the mental side of it. The more clear your head is, the longer you're going to be able to hold your breath, regardless of how good a shape you're in or how much you train outside of the water.
It's a totally foreign experience being underwater for somebody that hasn't done it before. It's almost like being on another planet.
Similar, I guess, to being in space. Perfect breath hold drop. Very, very similar to flying in slow motion, essentially. There's the hunting aspect. Everything slows down, but your senses are completely heightened. You're not thinking about anything else. You're completely focused. For me, it's like a meditative practice. You become part of the food chain. You're humbled, not in a bad way, but you realize how small, how insignificant, you are as a single being. If you had to right now go out and provide food for yourself and your family, would you be able to or know how to do it? For me, the ocean is that's my grocery store. I can select exactly just as much as I need. There's that feeling, this is what I'm meant to do.
When I started fishing, it was 100% catch and release. And when I got into more of the, keeping fish that we were able to, that definitely tapped into something that felt very, very human to me. And I've definitely fallen victim to the fishing bug.
There's something about being in the ocean environment, whether it be rod and reel fishing or spear fishing. It creates this feeling of being connected. It could last, minutes, even seconds, and you could have one of the most thrilling, incredible experiences of your life. After a long offshore trip, you come back and you see home, you see the red and green marker lights at the end of the jetties. It's a good feeling. But funny enough, as soon as you tie up to the dock and step off the boat, you're already getting pumped up for that next mission.